What's up, guys? In the pinned comment, join our locals. It's only $5 a month, and you get tons of exclusive content, including a fire lieutenant catch that has never before been seen on YouTube, and we cannot post till after his trial, 2.5 hours long. Awesome job, because he got arrested. And a bunch of Stinghouse content that definitely is safer on locals, including a new Stinghouse video in Toronto, where it's absolutely berserk, on his knees and everything. So be sure to join our locals, and also you get to continue to keep this movement going despite whatever YouTube does. The power should not be in YouTube's hands to end this awesome movement that we have going. Arrests in 39 states should not be stopped by YouTube. It should be in the hands of you guys to keep this movement going, so consider supporting us. And also, you get to see a ton of content and exclusive live streams. Pin comment. What's up, guys? Before this video starts, be sure to follow us on all platforms, including on Rumble, which you can find in the pinned comment. This platform has been giving a lot of people like us a lot of problems lately, and Rumble is a lot more receptive to free speech and whatnot. So be sure to follow us on Rumble. Any video on here you can also find on Rumble, and if you're looking for a video and can't find it on here, it'll be on our Rumble. So be sure to follow us on Rumble in the pinned comment. Like the video. What's up, guys? A lot of you guys may know about the Gordon Flowers hoodie. However, we also have a Fried Pickles hoodie, as you can see right here, and Gordon Flowers sweatshirts that you can get in many different colors. Show your support for the Gordon Flowers movement and the PP movement by getting one of these. I can tell you, they are very comfortable. Like, in all seriousness, they are, and I actually do wear them. So be sure to get one of these and enjoy the video. This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on why they partake in these conversations online with people that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting or in scholarly papers, to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information about any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person that is a subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interviewed of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilantism or vigilante behavior, such as taking the law into your own hand or not notifying law enforcement when a suspected crime takes place. We are investigative journalists. Trigger warning. Some of what can be discussed in these videos can be sensitive to some, emotional, or stressful. The only goal of these videos is to educate the public. At the end of each video, as of September 1st, 2022, there will be an educational portion at the end to discuss what was talked about in the video and to discuss what people can take from that video and learn from and tell others about. Our goal here is to bring awareness and educate the public. Now the video will start.
Don't resist, we'll make it.
They're underage and whatnot, or
Things like that, all that. They add people, this, that.
like adding like kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And then
they ask for money sometimes, or this, that. And all
yeah. Okay. Well, John, I mean, I don't doubt you've been hacked other times, but I'm going to let you know we have you on the video call too, and that wasn't a hacker. that was you. Okay.
Yeah.
So, look, I'm not saying you're a bad guy. I think maybe you just got a little bit carried away and some shit happened. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand.
Other times I don't think, or I say things
Yeah.
And yeah.
Here, Paul, but you can come up. Okay. So did you just kind of, were you just kind of being stupid a little bit?
There's times I'm not
You
there.
you just
or
weren't thinking. Okay.
Because there's a lot of times people say I'm smart with things.
Right.
And there's times I'm like dumb, stupid, out there.
Okay. So you think maybe this whole thing was kind of you getting carried away?
Yeah, because I don't think, and there's times I'll have a drink or two.
Okay.
And I'm out there, and I don't. Really, everybody could say I don't think.
Okay.
Before I do something and all that shit.
Got it. Got it. So you just weren't really thinking with all this?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm not really there at times.
Okay.
And I've been going through a lot and all this other stuff.
Okay. Well, how old is Emily?
I don't remember.
All right. Well, I mean, today, John, she asks you, do you remember how old I am? And you said 12. Okay. So, look, I'm not judging you for all of this, okay?
Yeah.
I know people make mistakes and people find themselves in bad situations, all right? I'm here to try to make an uncomfortable situation as comfortable as possible, okay?
Yeah.
So do you remember telling you 12 or 11?
I don't recall, yeah, a little bit.
Okay. A little bit.
I don't remember a lot, so.
Okay. Do you remember affirming to her that she was 12 today?
Not that I recall.
Okay. I mean, John, we literally have, like, I don't want to.
I'm just saying, I have a time where I just
Okay.
don't remember a lot, and I'm always doing something and I forget everything.
Okay. But you recall her telling you she was a little bit too young, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember her? Do you recall telling you she was 11 or 12?
Not for a while.
Not for a while?
Yeah.
When do you recall her telling you that?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I mean, John, I don't want to pull up the message from literally 3 hours ago of you telling her that she's 12. I mean, if you want me to pull it up, I can.
That's fine. I know you're saying.
Okay. So do you remember her telling you she was 11 or 12?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Appreciate your honesty, man. I know it's hard to talk about, okay? And I'm not saying you're not a monster. There's people that go meet little kids and go rip them and I know.
Yeah.
You chatted online, okay? And some shit was said, okay? And that's pretty much all I think it was.
Yeah, sometimes there's times I'm bored or I'll say shit and all
Right.
this other stuff.
Right.
Because some things out there are like bots or
Yeah.
people wanting money and all this with them.
Right.
So,
Did Emily ever ask you for money?
not that I recall.
Okay. Gosh, just for safety reasons, can one of you guys just go turn the car on, just put the lights here? You're cool with that, just so we can see each other better?
I guess.
Appreciate that. Just keep the car on so the battery doesn't die. Okay.
Does it work if it turns backwards?
Does it work if it turns backwards?
Yeah, because sometimes if you turn a key backwards, you can have everything still going, but without the engine running.
Pretty knowledgeable for someone that doesn't drive.
No, I do that. I sit in my mom's car or something, and I listen to music while she goes to the store or something.
Okay. What does she do for work?
Nothing actually, because she's disabled, like I am with disability.
Oh, okay. Are you disabled?
I got ADHD, bipolar. I had knee surgery. I had blood clots. I had bad back.
Blood clots.
Yeah, my first surgery on my knee.
When did you get blood clots?
Like I had my surgery November 30th.
Uh-huh.
And then a week later, I ended up getting blood clot in my back, my leg, and then my lung.
You vaccinated?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so with Emily, I believe on Instagram, I think you found her on Twitter first.
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, you had a Twitter account.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all remember talking to each other on Twitter?
I barely remember a lot of things.
Okay. I mean, do you remember talking to her on Instagram and Facebook?
A little, I guess.
You remember, okay, well, 2 minutes ago, you sent her a picture. Okay, look, man, I'm trying to meet you halfway by talking about this. Like, I understand people forget things. I forget things all the time, and it pisses off my girlfriend. But playing completely dumb about this really won't cut it, I don't think.
I'm not all there sometimes.
I know, but, you know, do you remember what you had for breakfast today?
I didn't even eat breakfast.
Bullshit.
No, I don't eat breakfast at all.
Okay.
Sometimes, but I'll eat a little, but not really.
Okay, so you remember you didn't eat, okay, so there were pictures exchanged with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, were some of the pictures a little bit
I don't remember.
Okay.
Really.
I mean, John, look, we could get to the truth, or I can just go through every single message here and...
No, I'm just saying, I don't remember a lot vaguely, is the honest truth. I have a hard time remembering things. I forget, just push it aside and a lot.
Come a little bit closer.
So.
Okay. So 5 minutes ago, we have a picture. You asked her to see a photo, and then I think you sent your picture.
That was a mistake one. It was just supposed to be a regular photo, but I ended up clicking the wrong one. I was like, fuck.
Okay. So you accidentally clicked your picture and sent it to her?
Yeah.
Okay, but
at that time. Yeah.
Okay, this was like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So at that time it was an accident.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Because I was technically watching the show and I was just clicked.
Okay, so you meant to send her another photo?
Yeah, just a regular.
Okay. Okay. So John, you know, I kind of want to get into the video call too. I mean, the video call, you know, we have a screen recording of you. Okay, that wasn't an accident. Was that kind of you getting carried away?
It's me not thinking and all that.
Okay, but you know, I don't want to have to really kind of play the footage. And
Yeah,
I don't need to embarrass you. Okay, but you remember on the video call?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't even really there at that time.
Okay, and you were video calling with Emily?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
She wanted to, I guess.
Okay. So basically it started this and that. I wish we could cuddle. How about you? I mean, some messages got kind of a... Do you have a girlfriend at all?
Yeah.
Oh, you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, does she live here?
No.
Okay, does she live here in
No.
town? Where does she live?
Vegas.
Okay, y'all see each other a lot?
Once in a while.
Okay, how old is she?
37.
Okay. How'd y'all meet?
We ran across each other one time from a friend of a friend. And
Oh, okay.
we started talking a while, and then she had some problems with her life, so she kept herself distant. And then we started talking back up and everything.
Okay. To kind of get away from the dogs, can we kind of like just go in front of the light over there, if you don't mind?
Sure.
All right, you got.
It doesn't matter.
All right, cool. Hey, we're the same when it comes to that. Yeah, no, it's pretty based. Here, use your flashlight down. Nice tattoo, man.
And it was my son who passed.
Oh, you had a son who passed?
Yeah, he
Sorry.
was only like 2 months.
Really? Sorry to hear that, man. Here, can I get the can I get the flashlight so I can see what we're reading here? Cold Weather Warrior.
It's like a portable heater, I guess.
Okay. Okay, so the messages started pretty much on Instagram heavily.
Yeah.
Okay. And she told you she was 11, and she mentioned she lives in the same city as you. Okay. Did the messages kind of get escalated quick, or?
Not that I recall at the moment.
Okay. I mean, I think the first Instagram message was, I think, October 28th, and then November 11th is when the barrage of pictures came her way from you. Okay. So I get once in a while there's an accident, but there was a lot of and I'm not judging you for it or shaming you. Okay, it just is what it is. All right.
Yeah.
But you remember sending her probably dozens of pictures?
Not at that time.
Okay, just throughout the course of the conversation, do you remember sending her?
Off and on, I guess.
Okay. Do you think? I mean, we could sit here and count, or
there's a few times I had to like change passwords and shit like that.
Okay. John, nobody hacked you.
No, I'm saying I had a few
Uh-huh.
times, but I had to hurry up and get it because there's times I don't want my stuff out there.
Okay.
So I had to hurry up and put my two-step verification thing in back again.
Okay.
So.
No, and I get you probably had to do that, but again, there's.
'Cause I have other Facebooks and other stuff out there too.
Okay.
That are gone and I can't get back.
Okay, but you know, obviously, you know, on November 11th, this is your stuff here.
I know.
I guess, and again, I'm not judging. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. What made you send probably dozens of pictures to Emily?
Well, I don't know. I wasn't even thinking.
Were you just kind of bored and.
Just bored.
Okay.
And not really there and
Okay.
being stupid.
What did you think after you sent them? Okay. Did you ever think like maybe I shouldn't be doing this, or?
Off and on.
Okay.
I just don't really think at all.
Okay.
With a lot of stuff that's been happening, I just don't think.
Okay. So you just kind of went overboard with these pictures to her, you think? Okay. All right.
Stupid.
Okay. And I mean, a meeting was talked about relatively quickly.
I was never gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay. But stuff was talked about. I believe you said, I want to f you till I come in you. Can you do pics? Send pictures of you, babe. And then here, you ask, do you want to have with me?
Yeah, it's just dumb stuff, stupid stuff I just said. Didn't really mean anything.
Okay. You just remember saying it to her?
Yeah,
Not?
a
Okay.
little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I was never really gonna go in there or anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Just me being stupid.
Okay. And, you know, I know it's not practical, but did you talk about getting her pregnant? I know you weren't going to go get her pregnant, but did you talk about it?
A little, I guess.
Okay. I'll just pull out and come in your mouth if you don't want to be pregnant. You never told me where you live, babe.
No.
Okay. So is this all kind of just a fantasy, or?
It's just being stupid.
Okay.
I was never like that.
Do you remember asking her for pictures?
A couple times, but that was about it.
Okay. I mean, if I recall correctly, one of the photos was, or one of the pictures, or one of them, I'm sorry, one of the messages, I'm stupid sometimes too. One of the messages was, I want to see your in your.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why?
I don't know. I'm just being stupid still.
Okay. You know, John, I don't look at you as someone that needs any trouble. Maybe just some help. Maybe
Yeah, I've been talking to my therapist lately with stuff and all that.
About this kind of stuff.
Off and on.
Like
and all that.
the younger stuff.
Not attracted to younger. It's just being just completely stupid about it.
Get in here now! JJ! Now!
Hey. What the f?
Okay.
Well.
Hey, ma'am? Ma'am? Oh, okay. That's good. Oh, it's like halftime. Hey, ma'am, how's it going?
Good. Who are you guys?
My name is Gordon. If you want to come down here, I can tell you what's going on. We're not here to hurt him or anything like that or hurt you. That was quite a change of mood, ma'am.
It's because the dogs were fighting.
Okay.
My dogs are just...
Okay, I thought you were mad at us.
No, dogs. I'm tired of them. Anybody wants dogs, please come take them.
Oh, yeah, I think I'm good on those.
Well, my elder son moved away and left me with this.
Yeah.
So,
I'd probably myself if I lived here, honestly.
I'm about ready to.
Okay.
So, what is this?
All right. Well, John, do you mind if we kind of tell her? I think an intervention here wouldn't be too bad. Okay. So, ma'am, John's been messaging an 11-year-old girl online. Not just saying hello, how are you? Just really just kind of getting into it, if you kind of see what I'm getting at here. And we're just having a conversation with him about it, about what's been going on. Because, you know, I don't look at someone like him and think he needs trouble. Maybe just some help, you know. So, you know, I just want to have an honest conversation with him, and he's been pretty damn honest, you know. So I think that's just what's been going on. And obviously it's your property. If you want to stand out here and just kind of listen to it and listen in, and figure out, and you know, because obviously there's something that needs to be addressed in the family. Or if you want to, I mean, again, I can't tell you what to do. If you want to go inside, stay here,
no,
whatever.
You can't go inside there. You wouldn't be able to.
Oh
hear.
yeah, I know.
You wouldn't be able to hear.
That's why I'm standing
It's
out.
just they know someone is here.
Yeah.
And this is their.
Right. No, that's why I'm standing like away from everything. But yeah, I mean, you know, and John, correct me if I'm wrong here. I mean, he asked this 11-year-old girl, like he sent tons of pictures to her, asked her some pretty graphic questions.
You know she was 11.
She said.
Yeah.
But I've been with all these bots and all this other shit, people that aren't real lately.
Yeah, but John, I mean, you said the bots ask you for money. And there's a reason I asked you, did Emily ask you for money? You said no, because that differentiates.
There's other stuff too, and all this other stuff.
Right, but John, I mean,
there's ones that say, come over, or you want to do this, that. I've had a whole bunch of those lately too.
I know, but your mom doesn't seem too judgmental. I mean, the thing is, John, like Emily video called you.
Yeah, it doesn't seem real to me though.
Okay.
Because there was no one really in the screen or nothing.
I mean, she did show her. We have a picture of her showing her face. I know she didn't show her whole face, but
It doesn't seem real.
again, if she's shy, But look, I mean, you don't give. Do any of the bots? Do you tell them like about your personal life and stuff like that?
Some ask questions.
Okay.
Just, like, whatever.
Have you ever given like the bots your location where you are, like your address?
A few times, but nothing really happened. And then they give their address, and I've looked it up too.
Right, but I
And
mean,
then they're like one in the corner, one down there, one over there.
yeah, but John, I mean, you gave Emily your address. That's not something you give a bot.
I'm not getting other personal information. That's the only thing. But I'm just saying,
Right.
nothing really with people.
Right. I mean, never did you tell her that you seem fake or anything. Never did you tell her. I mean, literally, you are on a video call together. I mean, if it was a bot, you wouldn't be showing your to these bots all the time.
It didn't really look like the person at first. So.
Right.
Saying.
Should be showing
It was.
anybody anyway.
It's me. I sometimes could pinpoint like some things are fake, some videos don't look really like they should, or pictures they look like they should.
Right.
Sometimes I don't know.
Right, but I don't think you're desperate enough to talk to a bot for 3 months.
Can I ask one question?
Sure.
What are you guys?
Oh, we're just a group that makes sure that adults don't talk to kids and kids don't talk to adults.
Okay.
That's why we're just having a talk with them about it. But you know, and obviously, John, looking on your Twitter, I mean, you know, I know this is really hard to talk about with Mom right here and everything.
Oh, that's fine. How did it come up in the first place? I mean,
Basically, we saw that he was following a lot of like underage accounts, stuff like that, and you know, you can raise the camera, Pablo.
oh no, I just. Oh, are you videoing this?
Oh yeah, for safety reasons. Yeah,
Yeah, that's how she is. She doesn't go out or anywhere without them.
well, your teeth are out and his teeth are out, so you know, there's that. Good cheer out. There we go. But
So who started this? The first thing.
John.
John did?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. So, John, I do want to ask, and again, I mean, I think Mom being here, because eventually she'd have to know, when did this whole type of stuff start for you, man?
I don't remember that.
I'm not talking about with Emily, but
mean-
I'm not talking about with Emily. I'm just talking about this type of stuff online.
Nothing. Just randomly happened.
Yeah.
I'm stupid and dumb and things.
You just
I don't think a lot.
Uh-huh.
I could even say I don't think.
Well, no, he may be 30 years old.
okay.
I know he knows right from wrong.
Right.
But he's not mentally. He has ADHD, severe depression, anger issues, bipolar. But that's no excuse.
Right.
Because he does know right from wrong. He's not mentally at a 30-year-old, so he's still. But still, I mean, he's like I said, he still knows right from wrong.
Right.
So-
No, I mean, absolutely. I mean, is that why, like, I mean, you've met your girlfriend a few times in person, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that why you didn't want to meet Emily? Was she just too young to go meet, or?
No, it's just me being stupid.
No, but I mean, like, you know, if you go meet your girlfriend, do you have sex with your girlfriend?
We haven't.
Okay. I mean, do you kiss your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
A new relationship.
Okay. So, I mean,
Different.
I mean, is that why you kind of lied to Emily about like being at the doctor's? Because, I mean, like, what's the reason you didn't go meet Emily? Is it because she was too young, or?
I didn't want to. It was never going to happen. It was me
For
being
one-
stupid.
For
And
one,
it's
he
the same.
doesn't drive, so he's not going. I am his designated driver.
Okay.
I'm always home, or
So
a few times I went with my girlfriend. That was
it would have
it.
never happened. I mean, meeting.
Okay.
I would have never.
Okay. So this was all just kind of you kind of online around, literally, or
Stupid,
okay.
scared,
So, okay. So with the whole underage stuff, how many years ago did this kind of start for you online?
Never back then.
Never back then. Okay. I mean, what year did it start? Like, what year did the Twitter following
He
stuff
doesn't know
start?
time wise. If
Okay.
you were to ask him something, he doesn't. What's the stupid word?
Compute.
Yeah, time. If you ask him if something happened a couple days ago or a couple hours, he doesn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Time wise, he doesn't compensate. If you said something happened a couple months ago, he won't even remember if that's a couple months or how long ago that is.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Okay. So, I mean, you know, I mean, at some point, did you just go down the rabbit hole of this type of stuff and kind of get a little carried away?
Like this time, or because it never happened back then.
No, I'm not talking about back then, but maybe in the past couple months. Not just with Emily,
No.
but okay. So, on Twitter and Instagram, there's a lot of like underage that you're following.
Yeah, some of these I got back finally because like last year in the middle, I finally got my Instagram back.
Okay, but I see that you yourself are following a lot of like
I'm
underage.
saying
Okay.
some of that was
What
there,
he's
and I've been
saying-
slowly
oh,
trying to get
oh,
rid
get
of
rid of
things,
it.
but it's tiring, so I don't feel like messing with it or touching it at times.
I know. I mean, you know, like I said, I don't doubt you've been hacked,
Yeah.
but you know, obviously with Emily, if this was a big shock to you that you were following all these accounts, you wouldn't have been messaging Emily because Emily's also 11. So I mean,
So, could I ask how long ago this was?
this started in October.
October.
Yeah, if not a little bit before. Okay. I mean, like I said, dude, I don't think you need any trouble, but probably some help. And the only way to do that is to kind of have some honesty about what's been going on. I don't mean with Emily. I mean, you know, obviously she video called you. You don't talk to a bot for 3 months, and you know, if you thought it was a bot, you wouldn't be asking for photos over and over again because you know bots don't really. A bot would have already sent a photo.
Yeah, there's some that I found out and just mess with and they keep doing it, or they ask the same question, or they ask this. So.
Right, but Emily didn't ask you the same questions over and over. I mean, every bot you describe is something that Emily isn't. Huh?
Just a fake robot or something, or what's a bot?
A bot's basically like an account that starts asking you for money, like, oh, buy my pictures and stuff like that.
Cards, this,
Or like the
that.
one that hacked your thing that was talking to me. Saw somebody hacked his Facebook.
Okay.
And they were trying to get money from me and this and that, and they're like, I'm like, dude, just
Flirting
come and
and all
talk to
this
me. I
stuff.
thought, you know, because he's texting me from the other room. I'm like, just come and talk to me. And then I said to them, I'm like, dude, this is not who it is.
Right.
I'm like, this is my son. He's like, oh, hi, mommy. When are we going to meet? I'm like, what do you mean when we going to meet? I'm like, you know, and I said something about, he's standing right next to me, and then he just shut up and disappeared.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, Emily never asked for your password. She didn't ask you for money. I mean, that you remember. That you told me you remember. So, I mean, I could see it in your eyes, man. Obviously, there's some guilt going on, some remorse. I mean, do you feel kind of bad about this?
I know it's stupid.
Okay. Have you ever given the bots money at all?
No.
Okay.
You can't. I control everything.
Okay.
Here's the code.
Here, I need the flashlight on these man.
So basically, you guys are just trying to nip this in the butt before it gets...
Yeah, precisely. So, I mean, here you asked Babe, show me, and then, you know, a series of 3 pictures was sent. And the reason I know it's your because, you know, you're a big Dallas Cowboys fan, and there's
the Dallas on the wall or whatever.
yeah, there's a Dallas Cowboys rag in every single photo that you've sent. And I mean, here, may I please see your tight wet spread open and it's an ass, babe, please. I mean, what was going on, man?
Being stupid.
Okay. I mean, John, there's tons of messages here where, you know, you're like, I'm so hard right now. Send me this picture, send me this picture. So I get, sure, if you want to call it stupid, I'm not going to call you stupid, but if you want to call it that. But obviously, there are some hormones going.
I haven't been. It's just me just saying things.
Right, but John, when you're saying you're hard, then you send a picture of your...
It wasn't that time. Those are old pictures. They are.
Right, John, but some of them were disappearing photos that you send in the moment that you have to take a picture of in order for it to be... that you have to open up because it's a real-time photo. And then obviously on the video call, you know, you were... Look, with my girlfriend, you know, when I flirt with her like that, I'm not hard all the time. Sometimes I am. And I think with you is sometimes you were, sometimes you weren't. Is that kind of accurate?
Just being me and all that.
Being you?
Yeah, just not thinking.
Okay. Were you like just kind of too think sometimes?
No, just not thinking because I don't.
Okay. So, I mean, the reason I know you were for some of this is because on the video call you were asking her to show with you. So,
Yeah, it wasn't turned on or anything, so.
okay, but your was and you were, I mean,
I'm always like that.
you're always,
Not like, but like, whatever the word is, I guess. Not horny.
okay. But all these messages aren't sent without any type of man.
I wasn't thinking of that. It's the
I
truth.
know. And look, I mean, I've been in that situation too when guys are don't think.
No, they don't.
No.
I never think either way.
Okay. Look, I mean, one time with this happening, one day of messages, that could be stupid or a mistake. But 3 months of these, that's a pattern, man. I want to bend you over and pound your tight, wet and deep in you. That's not something you say when you're just bored. I mean, I get boredom definitely leads you to this stuff, but I've been bored all the time.
Yeah, there's a lot of times I just say things.
Yeah.
I think or whatever.
So, John, I mean, I'm going to tell you, man, I didn't come here just knowing about Emily. I came here researching your online footprint, your digital footprint, all that stuff. Okay. Did you guys talk on Telegram at all? No. Do you have Telegram?
Who would let their 11-year-old daughter do all this?
Oh, no, trust me. That's
Oh, I was just saying.
bad parenting. Bad parenting. But
Yeah, okay.
have you ever had Telegram? Okay, so just Twitter, Facebook, Insta, WhatsApp?
No.
Just Twitter, Facebook, Insta? Have you had like Signal or Wicker?
What's that?
Never.
Okay. So just those 3 apps,
Yeah.
pretty much. Okay. So look, man, like I said, I know you've been hacked before, probably because you clicked on a link you shouldn't have clicked
I
on.
usually do, cause just curious what the hell it was.
Yeah, then they get into
Sometimes they put my name on it. I'm like, what's that?
then they get into your account like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So look, I get hackers with you, but they didn't talk to Emily for any of the messages. That was every single message was you. Is that correct?
Not for the like certain amount of time there wasn't.
Okay. But you were the one sending the pictures. You were the one saying, I mean, you remember it yourself, you were the one saying, I want to have sex with you and all that stuff. Is that right?
Off and on.
Okay. What does off and on mean?
And there's times I wasn't on, and there's times there was messages up there too.
Okay, so there's times where you did send those messages?
Yeah, just to be bored and
Okay.
stupid.
Right. But I mean, I think when you say bored and stupid,
That's how I am sometimes.
I know. No, I agree. But, you know, there's obviously something else that I think is a little bit covered up. And like I said, I'm not here to scold you or judge you. But like I said, 3 months is kind of a pattern. And when I see like underage account, and I know you talk to adults too. I mean, you're dating an adult. Like, I'm not saying you're the P word, or if you get what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're that. I'm just saying that maybe the past couple of years, you kind of dipped your toes into some stuff that, you know, because I know the internet gets good people like you kind of carried away into shit. Because you're not the only one.
Yeah.
And I know you're not trying to hurt any kids or anything like that, but you know, you're getting sucked into some stuff online that maybe you shouldn't be getting into. Kind of get what I'm getting at here?
Yeah.
Okay. So just be completely honest, man. When do you think you started following these underage accounts?
I don't remember, because I know there was some already on there after I got my account back finally.
Okay. But when did you start doing it?
I don't know, there's a lot of times I just click follows.
Time-wise.
I don't know.
Months or a year.
I don't pay attention. I just do whatever.
Okay. So you just remember clicking on all these accounts and just following them?
Yeah.
Okay. And is it kind of the same like with Emily? You just kind of say hi to all of them, or?
Not really. It's just there to there. So
Just which one?
be there. It's just there.
Okay. Have any tried to like talk to you? Okay.
Besides the ones that ask for stuff or talk about this, did you know about this or that?
Okay.
So, or their business and this and that.
How many of those are like younger ladies under 18?
I don't know, because they don't say.
Okay. Do they just look young, or?
Some do, some don't. Some
Okay.
have fake pictures. I could tell a little sometimes. So
Okay. So, do you remember clicking accounts that and like I said, they shouldn't be showing you those accounts. They shouldn't give you those options to click on. But do you remember?
there's times I click on one and then all of a sudden I get some of these joins, or I get another one that adds to it, and I end up clicking in, not thinking. So
With these younger accounts?
yeah, because some come with the other ones and they show more.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all that. So
they kind of go down the rabbit hole a little bit.
yeah.
Okay.
So if you click one, then they start getting all these other ones popping up.
And these are with accounts claiming to be like underage and stuff like that? Okay, okay. So, you know, John, obviously, I know bored and depressed people. I know what they do. They just are online all day, especially when you don't have a job. I'm not judging you for not having a job, but, you know, are you just kind of reaching out to every account you follow, just hoping they respond, or?
No, just there's times I'm just like bored and have nothing really to do and
just
around.
Reach out to people?
Yeah, sometimes if they're bots, I'll just mess with them too.
Okay. How many accounts that were like younger ladies under 18 do you think you reached out to?
No, it wasn't a lot. Just
give me a ballpark number, if you had to guess.
Like 10 maybe, I guess.
10. Okay. How did you know they were under 18? Did it just say on the profile, or?
No, just like
you could just tell.
Kind of. And
okay.
then there's sometimes they have multiple different pictures that don't look like it, and then they have these pictures, and then you can just like it doesn't belong there.
Okay. Have any just kind of like started flirting with you, or you flirt back?
No.
No.
Most things don't really talk, or unless they ask things.
They ask you. What do they ask you?
Like, did you know about this business with money, or like you could go meet and this, that.
So you think you run into a lot of like bots and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I usually get a lot, and then there's sometimes if I'm not following or friends with them, I'll get a message randomly from something like that too.
Mm-hmm. So when do you think, like, I mean, obviously looking at your Instagram and your Facebook, Twitter, you follow a lot of these like bikini pages and whatnot, stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. And these bikini pictures, they're not like they don't look like adults.
Yeah, some don't, some do. I can never tell at times.
I mean, you know, some look like little kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm referring to?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I mean, have you seen those on your feed? Like, I'm not saying kids, but like
there's pages that I like, and then they pop up some of that on their feed.
Okay.
And it comes up on my pages and that.
Okay, so like basically little kids in bikinis popped up on your feed before?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay. Okay. And then do they show more and more and more?
Every day there's probably something new that somebody adds on their thing, and then.
Okay, that shows like a little kid.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. Okay.
And I just keep going. And
okay, and you kind of go down that rabbit hole. Okay. So, you know, look, man, and I know it starts with bikinis and then it ends with probably some shit you should never be seeing. Okay. Yeah. Has anybody, and again, like, I know you're not around any kids to take pictures of or do any of that type of stuff, but are any, like, have you seen some stuff, like not just bikinis but stuff maybe you shouldn't have seen?
Like, you mean real life or on there?
No, on there, on just on the phone.
Like these weird anime shit and all that.
Like lolly stuff.
That, and it's all combined in one page or something.
Okay.
With different stuff.
Okay. Have you ever come across, like, you know, these pictures of like little kids? Because I know you watch like a lot of. Yeah. Just looking at your history and stuff like that, but you know, and I know gets people into dark places. You know, I'm sure that doesn't help your depression, and that's why I think you need help, because you're just an online guy. You know, you're just getting into dumb stuff. But have you seen any, you know, maybe not, maybe just like pictures of younger ladies under 18 on Twitter?
Run across it at times.
Yeah. Like.
There's a lot of that stuff on those.
On where?
On those apps and that, like that.
Like, have you seen it on Twitter?
Yeah, there's a few times I go scrolling and I'll see it because I like certain pages.
Sure,
and
sure.
It pops up this. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
It's on their page out of nowhere now.
Okay. And these are like pictures of like little kids?
Off and on. I've seen that when I go scrolling through it and that.
Were these like these little kids, was it like full or just or breast, or was it like just combination?
I guess looks like.
And these are just little kids that get on your feed?
Like anime looking ones sometimes I see.
Okay. Are there like not just anime, but is there like actually like real kids too that you see?
Not that I've noticed.
Okay. Just them in bikinis?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, man, I mean, I know what happens on Twitter. I know what people DM people, especially people that dip themselves into like that rabbit hole and stuff.
Yeah.
Look, I don't think I came all the way here if you didn't like see any of that stuff.
No.
Okay. Has there been times, and I'm not saying you took those pictures or you asked for those pictures, but have there been times where you've seen just maybe pictures of kids online?
There was a guy one time that sent me shit, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Did he DM it to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Was this, what app was this on?
It was on Twitter.
Okay. He just DM'd you child.
Yeah.
Okay. When was this, if you remember?
Towards last year, the end of it almost.
Okay. Okay. So like 2022 last year or 2021?
Yeah.
Okay. So this was.
It's like, because he's like, oh yeah, I jerk off to this. This is what I get off to all the time.
Okay. And he sent you this child.
Yeah.
Did he send you videos of it or just
No,
pictures?
just a picture.
Okay. How many pictures?
2, I think.
2. Were they like blatantly little kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
He says they were like models or something. I was like, that doesn't look like a model.
Were they just fully?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, look, man. I mean, you're dipping your toes into. You have your toes dipped, and it's not your fault. You know,
Yeah.
people like that are the real assholes sucking you into this. But, I mean, I know that's not the only time you've seen it.
No.
Okay. How many times do you think you've seen it?
I don't remember how many times.
Have you
exactly. I just run across it sometimes.
Sure. Sure. How many times do you think you've run across child?
Once or twice maybe. I'm on it for a while on the apps.
What do you mean you're on it for a while?
Like if I'm bored and I'm just not watching TV or anything, I'm just scrolling through.
Okay. Does it show like on the Twitter feed? Or
Yeah.
okay.
On the people's pages or people that you don't follow yet.
Okay. And are these like videos of little kids or
Just pictures.
just and are they?
Half sometimes and not really.
What do you mean by half?
Like they probably still have a shirt or something.
Okay.
The other half's not, or the opposite way.
So the guy DM'd you full.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How many other times have you been DM'd that type of stuff? Because I mean, look,
Maybe the second time I've had something.
that was the second time.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the first time?
It was kind of the same thing like that.
Same guy.
No, it was
Okay.
like the same kind of style pictures they almost had.
Like
Yeah.
full little kids. Okay. When was the first time you've been DM'd child?
Middle of last year.
Middle of last year?
Yeah.
Okay. So, John, like I said, I know this is. You okay, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay. You cold?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. All right. So, look, man, I mean, I know that someone like you, and I'm not saying you're the bad guy here,
Yeah.
but someone like you gets sucked into this, it's never twice that you run across child. It's probably every day, every week.
I really get on sometimes on those ones.
Right, but you know, you don't go from being bored to sending an 11-year-old dozens of pictures. That has to come from probably viewing child, then going down this little rabbit hole that you went through.
I don't even look at it.
You know what I'm saying? It's like someone first showed you pictures, this
Right.
and that, and then, you know, it's like, oh, curiosity.
Yeah.
So then it escalates more and more and more.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm not like into it or anything. It's just, yeah.
I know. How many times? How many times do you think you might have just looked it up?
Never actually, because I don't want to.
Okay, maybe not Google search it, but I'm just saying, find one of those people sending you those photos, ask for some photos, because
No, I wouldn't ask anybody for like that from people like those.
Well,
It was like the guy that sent me.
how did you start DMing each other?
Who?
You and the guy that sent you that child.
I don't know. I've had people that just message me without being friends or anything with anybody, and they just get messages. I get like that with some groups like that too, or people that send messages without being friends.
Oh, okay. So have you been added into groups where they send like child?
I get randomly added to straight without me clicking on anything.
Sure.
So I've had a few of those.
Where they send child in the groups.
No, like pictures and all this other stuff.
Okay.
Around and being stupid, I guess.
Well, I mean, do they send like? And I know you're not asking.
I know
but
I don't talk in the groups or anything.
yeah.
And it's because groups sometimes it goes out so bad.
But do they like? I mean, you know, and that's why I think you can help me out find the real assholes that are actually doing this stuff.
Yeah.
In those groups, did they send those types of images like child?
Send them in the groups, or were they separate?
I never really look at the groups because I don't like talking in groups.
Right. But I'm just asking because you said they sent photos in there. I mean,
It was like just a singled out one person though.
that was sending that
On
stuff.
Twitter, that was.
That was in
I get-
that added you to the group.
No, it was just him by himself.
Okay.
But on other things, I have groups that I don't like to talk or
Okay.
deal with because somehow I'll get incident added to it.
Okay.
So they're like groups or
Okay.
this money groups, this that.
Right. Right. I mean, with these groups, and if you could help me find those accounts, if they're there, please do. But
A lot of them
won't
say
help
18
much.
plus or less
Wipe it
or
off and it'll go right back.
underground and this and that. So there's a lot of those I've seen and ran across, and because they show different groups you could join if you wanted to or not.
Have you run across child in those groups?
There's a few groups that I've seen that talk about it. So, but I haven't seen any pictures or anything.
Were you just in those groups, kind of just looking at the messages?
They added me to it for some odd reason, but I go in there to look to see what it's saying or what it's doing at times.
Okay. So, John, what app was this on with all the groups?
Sometimes I see them on Facebook, and then there's some on Instagram sometimes.
Okay. Do they send maybe links to child in those groups?
Not that I recall.
Okay. So, look, man, I know how these groups operate, okay, because I've been around the block kind of just doing this. There's no group that just talks about child, doesn't send any.
I've run across ones that are for kiddie, like the anime style only.
Okay.
I've seen those ones.
Where they send like anime style in there? Okay. How many groups? Because and the reason I'm asking you, I'm not asking you these. I wouldn't be asking you this question if I knew it was zero, because I know there's. I know because I know the answer is not zero. That's why
it's out there all over the place.
Right.
Yeah.
How many kiddie groups did you either get added into or you were in that sent actual like child?
Probably about 4 of them that were like anime style
Not
versions.
anime style,
I
right?
haven't been in any of those ones yet, but it's the anime ones that I've been getting added to a lot.
Okay.
Like that weird stuff and.
Do any of those anime groups? Do they send a combination of maybe real kids in there and anime, or
Across them, just the anime at the time.
just the anime? Okay. So besides the guy DMing you child on Twitter, how many times have you ran across child pornography, like in Facebook groups, or like I'm not talking about the anime shit. Yeah, it's weird, but whatever. I mean,
there's times I see ads for stuff like that.
Ads for child in groups?
No, like pages that if you see like there's a page, and then I just look to see what it's about, and then I end up seeing a picture or a fake video. You click that link.
Okay. Okay. So with those pages, have you seen like a picture of child on those pages?
Once or twice at times.
Okay. And it was like a full nude of a kid?
Like they were posing kind of style.
Okay. But were they like, did they have any clothes on?
Not that I could tell.
Okay.
Maybe like a skimpy, weird bikini, I guess.
Okay. But did it show any, were they like in provocative like poses, like this type of stuff?
They were laying down kind of.
Okay.
Like that.
Could you see maybe not full, but could you see their maybe nipples or their, or? Okay, so basically, those pages would show little kids to you. Okay. So
I've run across them a few times like that.
Okay, okay. And then, what app was this on?
There's sometimes I see pages and app on Facebook.
Okay.
Is that only on the phone?
But
yeah, is that on the phone or the computer too?
I don't have a computer right now.
No, you don't have a computer?
No,
okay. John, is there anything on your phone gallery? Because look, I know you have a whole arsenal of fix.
Mine and my girlfriend's.
Oh, so y'all share the phone?
No, it's pictures between.
Oh,
we've done lately.
So y'all have had?
No, but we've done pictures.
Okay.
So she told me to respect her privacy and not let anybody see.
Yeah. So. Is there a cover we can go in?
No, sorry.
Yeah. No. Okay. I see. So, John, look, man. I mean, I'm just gonna ask you straight up because I think you're starting to open up a little bit more, and you know, this is how we can get this addressed. When did this attraction to minors really start for you?
It wasn't any years back then.
Okay. Has it been recent?
Just lately now.
Okay.
Just messing around.
Okay. When was the last time you viewed child?
Back porch. Went back porch.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, you liar! There was a back porch.
Hi, there's a back.
Oh, but it's very
I'm going through the front.
small.
You go that way.
It's not as big.
Yeah, whatever, John. You could have told me this whole time.
But with everybody, I don't
I
think
know.
anybody-
I know. You're good. You're good.
If we had a porch like this, yeah. But it's a very tiny porch.
It's not. Okay, well, wipe it. Wipe it.
guys got a light thing back
A
there?
light?
I don't know if you got the back light on yet.
How long has it been out of focus for?
There you go.
Oh, it's fine.
Maybe a little better.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, watch this. Oh yeah. Watch. Mud. No grass. All mud. It's just a little porch, sorry.
Yeah, I know.
It's better than nothing.
Okay, so basically, like, this has been. So you think it's been going on for a couple months, or maybe half a year?
Probably a couple months, I guess.
Okay, basically the attraction for minors.
Not attraction, just looking.
Just looking at them.
That's attraction.
I'm not attracted to them. I'm just looking.
Well, John, I mean, look, man.
That's all.
I know, but if you're looking and your is getting hard and you're to it.
I'm always in that. It's always like that. It's never attracted to anything like that.
Right, but if those pictures are getting you,
I get no matter what. If I just look, like, think of something,
Think of him as a teenager.
that's all I am.
Are you
Right.
bored right now?
No, it's just I have the urge to go have sex with my girlfriend or something, but it's not like it's always there. That thought of it happening.
well, do you think maybe you're just attracted to any female in general?
No, not really.
Okay, so if you're not attracted to minors, why are you to them?
I'm just doing it to do it. That's it.
Okay,
I'm not attracted or thinking I want that. It's not that.
so you're just minors pictures.
Just
Okay. Okay. I mean, with the child that was sent to you or that you came across, and again, like I know it's just online, so you're not like going doing things in person. That's a whole different thing. How many times do you think you to that?
for what?
Maybe the child was sent to you.
Never actually.
Never.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're always
Just looked at it.
right. But
Also, by the way.
right, dude. And again, I'm not judging you, man. But
Yeah, it's fine.
but there's there's stuff that I can believe you on, which is most of the stuff, and there's stuff that when I know that you're too embarrassed to tell the truth, and I know with that there's a little bit of embarrassment because I get your mom's right here, and you know you got 4 semi-strangers right here.
Yeah, well, you guys, but we're usually open, so.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, because I kind of want to understand like what gets a good guy like you kind of suck down this stuff. I mean, if you on one hand you're always then on the other hand you didn't the child like
There's times I'll just start looking at anything.
right.
So it just happens, and I have to just get rid of it.
Okay, so did you just happen to the child?
No, I never did that to the child.
Okay, you
Never.
just
I just looked at it.
okay.
There's
Were-
times I'll just look at it and not do anything.
Okay, so were you when you looked at it?
No.
Okay, so that's when so the one time you weren't is when you're looking at child.
Yeah.
Okay, John. I mean, the reason I don't believe that is because you said you're always
Yeah, but I don't get by just looking at something.
right. I understand, but if you're online, I mean, typically that's when you seem to be in the mood. When this is when you were online going down the Twitter rabbit hole, and I mean, you know,
Because I'll get by looking at other like adult version
Sure.
pictures, and I'm already by scrolling, looking at other stuff.
did you maybe get to adult pictures then to the child?
No,
Okay.
I do that to adult style.
Okay. But John, I'm going to let you know, earlier you told me you and the guy that sent you these photos, you guys were talking about what you to.
No, that's what he did. He said,
I know.
but I don't.
Right. But
Is what I was trying to say.
look, he didn't just DM you and say, this is what I'm to. Just send you that randomly. He didn't just find John on Twitter and then just send that
I
to
wasn't
him.
even friends with him or following him.
I know.
He just mentioned me at a random, because I have a whole thing of things that I'm not even following or anything, and they're in my the whatever you call it, the side groups and people that want to message you and all this stuff. There's a whole bunch of them like that right now.
What would he message you? Or what did that guy message you with at first?
Says here's some pictures, and then after about a couple minutes he sent like 2 pictures.
Okay. So he said, here's some pictures first. What pictures did he send at first?
The 2 pictures of a girl posing.
Okay. Was that new?
Yeah.
Okay. So he sent more than 2 pictures. then?
No, two. That's it. But it looked like the same picture, kind of.
Okay.
Yes.
So was did he send you the same naked child picture twice, or?
It's the same person, so it looked like it.
Okay, okay. So how many pictures of this little girl did he send you think?
Two.
Two.
But I got rid of them after that because I didn't want to look at it.
Okay. Is there any that you maybe deleted from your gallery ever?
I never saved any.
Never saved any?
No.
Okay. So besides Twitter, what other apps have you come across actual child like that on?
Twitter and Instagram.
Okay, on Instagram. And that's like seeing kids?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
There's just a wide variety of different things on there.
Were those Instagram? Because I know on Instagram, like, it's hard to like post that stuff on the feed.
Yeah, but there are pages that are still up and
Oh,
running
yeah.
with it all on there.
Well, yeah, yeah. So so when you came across child on Instagram, was that in like a DM or?
No, those were pages, and then they show you pages you could follow and stuff.
Okay, okay.
And then there's pages people, like if I was following somebody, they had like a page, go follow this, and they'll click the link, it'll be all that.
Oh, okay. So curiosity got the best of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I always click something and then I'm not supposed to, so.
Was it like those mega link things?
Yeah.
Okay. So you clicked on the mega links, and okay, I assume the mega link probably had a array of a bunch of shit you should. Okay.
There's a lot of like that out there.
A lot of child on those mega links.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, they'll direct you to a page.
Sure,
and
sure.
do that.
How many child images do you think were on the mega link you clicked on? If you had to guess.
Over 1,000 maybe.
Over 1,000. Okay. Did you just kind of scroll through it for the hell of it, or?
Just scroll fast and just clicked out of it.
Okay. And were they like videos or pictures or combination or?
Videos, I guess.
There were videos.
And
Okay.
a whole bunch of pictures more, I guess.
How many? And you know, again, I get you're not attracted, curiosity, but how many videos do you think you clicked on the mega link?
Never. I just did a big scroll.
You did a big scroll.
Yeah.
How many pictures do you think you clicked on that mega link?
None. 'Cause I know some links are bad to click and they get you and all that.
Right, but
I
you
want to click really.
right, but you got on a mega link.
Yeah.
And
just did one big scroll and clicked out.
How-
I do that with a lot of things.
how many? And I understand, like you have glasses, so maybe the eyesight's not the best. How many mega links do you think you clicked on, either by accident or on purpose?
Almost about 9.
You think you clicked on mega links like 9 times before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not all at the same time or anything. It's
Just
off and on.
different times. Okay. When's the last time you clicked on a mega link?
Last year.
2022.
Yeah.
December.
No, it's somewhere almost halfway or midway of the year.
Okay. Is this after you got your account back? Or
Yeah.
before? Okay.
I was just clicking through all the chats and messages that were sitting there when I got back. So I ended up clicking and click.
Okay. Did you click all 9 of those mega links the same day or different days?
Different days because there was like a whole bunch of messages and other stuff there, links.
Did you click on all 9 of those mega links the same week?
No.
Same month? Oh, so different months you click on those mega links?
Yeah, because I get bored and I'll just go on and then I end up seeing that I still haven't
Okay.
read it or looked at it.
So if the last time you did it was middle of year, June, July, okay. You said these were different months. So when's the last time? So that's when you first clicked on the mega link. So when's the last time you clicked on the mega link? What month would that be?
August.
You think August you
Yeah.
clicked on a mega link? Okay. And did every mega link just have thousands of child images?
There were some that had different varieties of all different kinds of pictures of stuff. Man,
Was it all like child related?
not really.
Okay.
Some were, some weren't.
Okay.
Some had them intermixed with other stuff.
Okay. Were all of them like videos and pictures, or just videos or
They had
pictures?
GIFs, videos, pictures, everything.
Were the gifts of like little kids getting?
No, they were like, I guess, moving around. I guess.
Okay, kids moving.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
GIFs are just like movement pictures. I guess.
Okay. What did every single one contain kids?
Not really.
Okay. I think mega links on Instagram are used for one reason.
Yeah.
Did every single one contain kids? In some capacity.
Yeah, there's some, but not a lot at times.
Okay.
There'll be more of this, and then some of this, and then sometimes
Right.
there'll be all that.
Right, but did every single mega link have to do with kids?
Sometimes, like in there, would be mixed with them.
Okay. So did every single mega link contain at least a picture of a kid?
Yeah, that's what I just
Okay,
said. They
okay,
had a
okay,
little bit
okay.
in there.
Okay. All right. So look, I mean, if you're kind of breaking it down, some were this, some were that, that's not a quick scroll through. That's not a quick. That's not.
There's times I'll stop.
Right.
Just
Right.
to look at the other pictures, and then I'll end up seeing some other stuff.
Yeah, but like that's not a quick.
No,
That's not a quick. You know.
It's a big scroll.
Right.
Wherever
But
it stops, and
okay.
it shows pictures.
Okay, but you know these weren't like TOS scrolls where you're like, okay, I agree. Like basically, you know when you do a terms of service on the app, you just scroll and press I agree without reading it. All right. Well, I'm not saying it has to do with CB. I'm just saying everybody when you're like I agree to join this website, you just scroll through everything, don't read shit.
I do
So.
that sometimes.
Right. So, but that's not what you did with the mega links, because if you were breaking it down and you looked at these pictures, okay. So, look, and again, like, you didn't just happen to stop on the pictures that weren't kids and look at those pictures.
No, because there's a wide variety. You see a whole section of different pictures.
Sure. How many times on the mega links do you think you stopped and again, it's online. You didn't go meet these kids. You didn't take the pictures. But how many times do you think you stopped and probably looked at the kids on there?
I glanced at them, like looked at each picture.
Okay, you just kind of looked at each picture on there?
Yeah.
Okay. And so this kind of took you a while then?
Not really. I just looked at them and then backed out after that.
Okay. And these were like child images?
Yeah, a
Okay.
mixture of other ones.
Okay. Are the mega links still in your DMs right now?
No.
Okay. When'd you get rid of them?
A long time ago. I just scroll and do a whole clean of everything
Okay.
and start fresh each time.
When's the last time you got a phone, like in general?
I don't remember.
Have you had this phone for a while?
Yeah.
Okay. For more than a year?
I guess.
No, we got it last year. I don't remember when.
Was it the beginning of last year? Middle of last year?
No, yeah.
Like, you think before August?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, when you say like a mixture of like child porn and other stuff, what is that, like child porn, like cars?
No, like there's that. There's adult. There's anime ones. There's freaky versions of out there. All that. There was like animal weirdness ones too, I guess.
Did you see any like animal and kid?
No, it was just adults.
Okay. All right. Well, is there anything on your phone you should get rid of right now?
No, it's just me and my girlfriend.
Okay.
And animal pictures and that. And then my mom video and then video me.
Okay. Well.
I made sure there was nothing like that ever on my phone.
Okay. Got it. Well, yeah, I would. What county are we in? Nye County?
Yeah.
Where
Okay.
are you guys from?
I'm from Texas.
Texas?
Yeah.
I just moved there.
Really? Where'd you move to?
San Antonio.
Oh yeah.
He moved to Ohio and then they said forget it and they went to Texas a few months ago.
For big cities, San Antonio is good.
Yeah, he's trying to get us to move out there.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, I like San Antonio. But all right, well, never do this again, John. Okay, figure it out, man, because you're going down a bad path right now. So.
Yeah, lately I've been going through and deleting those pages like that, blocking anything.
You talk to your therapist.
Like
You're
the-
the therapist.
Okay.
I talked to
Well, you
people about it.
should.
You said lately you've been deleting those child pages.
Yeah, I block them. Every time I see one come up, I'll block that one.
I get
When's the last time you blocked one?
I've been doing that lately.
Like today?
Yeah,
You blocked a child page today?
yeah.
Okay. Where is this child page?
Scrolling through Twitter.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of that I've been seeing, so I feel like just deleting my app lately because I've been seeing more and
rid
more.
of it.
Okay.
Good.
So, with that being said, I know those child pages DM people, maybe to get them in trouble, maybe to get them to do stupid shit.
I've had it way back then.
Okay. When's the last time one of these child pages DM'd you?
Haven't had it since, actually.
Since when?
A few years, actually. Because I've had
All
them.
the DM?
Yeah, because I used to get them like crazy back then.
Oh, a lot of child DMs?
Like different DMs asking me this, that.
Okay.
and
Well, you said the guy sent you in the middle of last year, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I deleted that guy and blocked him.
So has child been popping up on your feed on Twitter recently?
No, just inside of what do you call it? The pages.
What do you mean inside of the pages?
Like there'll be like adult pages and then they'll be like in there. So you like go through their page and you can see them.
Oh, then you see child.
Yeah.
And when was the last time you saw that on your thing?
Beginning of this month.
Okay. And that was on a Twitter feed?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, John, before I go, I'm going to need the truth on this question. If you don't know the exact number, then it's okay. How many times have you met a child, do you think?
Never.
Okay.
That's the honest truth. I have never done that. I do it to, but that's about it.
Okay.
Or from my girlfriend.
Right, but you to Emily asking her for...
That didn't mean anything.
Right, but as you're asking her for child... I mean, 11-year-old sending you... I'm sorry, a picture is child...
Yeah.
So you're asking, she didn't send you any, but you were asking for it.
Yeah, it was just me fucking around.
Right, so...
Don't fuck around.
How many times do you think you were stupid and to it?
I've never actually been kidding.
Okay.
He's truthful right there.
All right, well, John, never do this again, man. I would keep track of him, Mom.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Watch the mud.
Yep.
Yeah, watch Code Big and back on it.
Oh yeah.
Everybody wants to get it.
Okay, you can break right
Flip it right there.
Okay.
Gate's still open that time? Gate out still open?
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna call the cops, but I just think we're gonna take like 2 hours to get out here. Yeah, exactly. All right. Here, who got the driving? Here, you drive, Jesus? Yeah. What's up, guys? So here we are 2 nights later, where Nye County Sheriff's Office is serving the warrant on him, in part due to our evidence. We definitely, according to them, made the situation happen quicker. So, as you can see, if you want to see that full showing with them doing what they're doing, be sure to join locals in the pinned comment. It really helps us out. We traveled over 2,000 miles to get this guy, so... I mean, it's only $5 a month. In the pinned comment, you can help us stay free from YouTube, and you get to see this whole thing go down, and you get to see many, many videos that have not been seen on YouTube yet, completely uncensored. So be sure to join locals in the pinned comment. Keep this movement alive, and keep yourself entertained.
They also say that this person was luring a minor last night. As you can see, a lot of deputies there.
Yeah.